I don't typically watch for the mailman to come, but lately I have been. Today, something exciting arrived. If you have a Mustang, you probably know what's inside this little envelope. Titles! And no, not the car titles, but titles to the ownership of my former wild Mustangs. All right, 6445, this one's Jaeger. 6458, this one is Merlin. 6413, this one is Sparrow. Yay! So I now officially have the titles for Sparrow, Jaeger, and Merlin. What does this mean? Okay, so wild Mustangs are adopted out as untitled, so the government still owns them, but as the adopter, you're agreeing to care for the horse. After a year, you can go through the titling process, which I just went through. Now that I have the titles, I officially own them. Now, this doesn't change my original plans to adopting them out to safe, quality homes. This is going to be a repeated process. But oddly enough, I still feel super excited to get their titles. I mean, it's a big milestone nonetheless. Now that they are titled and owned by me, it really does simplify the adoption process, as their next adopter won't have to complete an application or have the same facility requirements that I had to go through to adopt them. But I do have my own screening process, and I'm really not looking for the fastest, easiest sale. I'm looking for a good match with a safe, loving home. As you can probably imagine, it's really hard for me to let them go after investing so much time and love into them and just building a connection with each horse. It is really hard. It's a really big step, not only for me, but also for their future adopters. I mean, adopting a horse is a big deal. It's a big deal. I want their future adopters to be very thorough. I want them to actually get to know the horse a little bit before saying, hey, I want this horse, because what you're committing to is huge. So because of that, I'm really trying to hold out for the right person to come along for each horse. And yeah, it's hard. And I'll be honest with you guys, it's been discouraging at times. I've had a lot of discouragement along the way when it comes to finding good homes for these guys, but it's something that I'm committed to. I feel very responsible for them. They're under my care. Their futures are, I just feel responsible for them. I really just want to feel confident about where they're going. When I think about what a good home looks like, I think about someone who is a compassionate horse person and who's really dedicated to just expanding their knowledge and their skills with horses. I would want them to have understanding of some key training concepts. These Mustangs are still green, and every moment that you spend with a horse, you're training it, whether you're training it something good or something bad. So I want their adopter to have some knowledge on the principles of horse training. I also want them to go to a home where they can continue their education. Although not always the case, education for a horse can really help to keep them safe throughout its life. I recently put out a video on Are You Ready for a Wild Mustang? And although I was talking about a wild Mustang, a lot of what I said is still applicable here. Now, I know with a list like this, it's going to take, and has taken, a very long time for me to find homes. I'm just trying my best to do right by each of them. You know, we don't take them out of the holding facilities and not care about their futures. We take them out of the holding facilities because we care about their futures. Or at least, I would hope that's the case. So yeah, I'm just trying my best to set them and their future adopter up for success. Even though they're titled, I'm still thinking about it as an adoption versus a sale, because this is a very relational thing that's going on. But yeah, if you happen to come across someone who you think might fit the desired person here, or if you think that you might be a good fit, please do let them know or reach out, because yeah, it's a challenge. It really is a challenge. It's a very expensive challenge too, if you can imagine. I've definitely taken a personal loss doing this. And I've had several people ask, how can they support? I do have a support page on my website, so if you would like to support, go to my website and I'll be in the description below. Also on my website, you'll see the horses currently available for adoption. Anyway, that's this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!